So when my wreck happened, I was on the last of my TAMP, or Transitional Assistance Management Program, and almost at the 180-day mark. TAMP begins the first day after your active duty ends and lasts 180 days. At that 180-day mark, if you're a reservist like myself, you have to sign up for something for your healthcare benefits, or you essentially lose them. If my wreck would have happened like a few days later, I mean, I'll be completely honest, where I had no intentions. I didn't understand the VA system. I assumed because I signed up with the VA, I could just use the VA forever. I don't need, health. I don't need to worry about health insurance, which
Right.
I'm sure a lot of young soldiers like myself probably don't really, or haven't really considered what happens after. Like, I was living in the now, right here, right now. I just got back home. Let me
Right.
transition into being a soldier. And I went to my yellow ribbon briefings like so many soldiers do. And I'll be honest, Chuck, I was not paying attention to a single word they were telling me. I was in the, okay, this is mandatory. I'm here. Let me go home. I want
Yeah.
to live my life. And so I did not listen or pay attention to what my benefits were. And
Yeah.
so that's
Unfortunately,
when,
I think that's the norm, right? And then you don't really know what you have until you need them. And luckily, that's
exactly.
where organizations like ours come in. We can provide that assistance in that direction. So a lot of people you were speaking to don't even understand there's a difference between VA benefits and Tricare. They're two totally different things. And then Tricare Reserve Select, and there's Tricare Prime when you're active duty, or Tricare active duty. So there's all of these different delineations within those realms. And you're right. I think a lot of soldiers don't, and troops don't understand that. Um, so hopefully organizations like the Transition Assistance Program, we can help these folks, help folks like you when they're feeling like, hey man, I don't know what to do. um, and honestly, that's the last thing you want to think about when you're laid up in a hospital, right? um,
100%.
so then how did you then kind of navigate those waters, and what did you end up figuring out?
So I was so fortunate. I didn't say enough good things about my unit. My unit came to me when I can't remember if I was intubated or if I had just gotten the tube removed. And they were like, here, you need to sign this and you need to do it now, or your healthcare is going to be gone and we need you covered. So that's, I mean, if it wasn't for them going the extra mile to take care of me, I honestly would be living in bankruptcy because my hospital bills probably were close to $500,000 for everything, because I was
Wow.
life flighted, jaws of life, ambulance ride, ICU stay, rehabilitation. I got some really expensive legs that don't look really expensive.